Kiss the ball head of back, everybody.
By conceding 3 goals in a major tournament and winning the tournament.
Paul Labile Pogba.
Bias FC 11v11. Spain versus France. Jules versus DSK. Let's go. All right, boys, who wants to start first?
Don't mind.
The one with the less stars.
Looking at you, España.
Me?
Vamos a ver.
Where do you want me to start?
Centre back.
Centre back. Okay, this is a man who is not only an absolute machine, he's a leader. He also comes in clutch with that absolute big hair and big head that he's got.
So talk about big hair and big head. Okay.
Yeah, and you know what big head against Germany? Boom! It's Carles Puyol. Yeah, mate, this man, what he's done for Spain. He's come in, he's a leader. He's not even the captain, and he is the biggest leader. He is a bigger leader than any one of your players you'll ever have.
DSK, that was a great argument. Give me something better, bro.
The one and only centre back. Like, to me, one of the most underrated centre back, because PR at the time was not a thing.
Here we go,
But
PR.
if he was today, he would have been seen as the greatest of all time.
Of all time.
Of all time.
Nice.
Marcel Desailly. Marcel Desailly. World Cup 98, the Euros, the Confederation Cups. This man is an absolute legend. He's a tank, he's reliable, he's good with his feet, he's good with his pace, he's very physical, and he's good with his head. He faced Ronaldo, bro.
How many-
He faced Ronaldo.
how many-
Nazario.
Okay.
He faced R9 and managed to have
I
it.
think I've heard enough.
Fair enough.
Two great centre backs. One's a leader. The other is, you say, like an enforcer.
Tank. He's
He's a tank.
Mr. Reliable. He's there.
But based off their nations and their impact for their nations and the great argument, I think the point. Point goes to Jules.
Carles Puyol.
Puyol over this AY.
Jules gave me a better argument, and he also gave me a proper game, like a nationality game.
Where's my foot?
That was the first round, and the point has gone to Jules. On to the second. Choose your next position. Go anywhere on the pitch.
You know, because I'm
Anywhere on the pitch.
Because I'm-
anywhere on the pitch.
Because I'm pissed off with this decision. And Marcel Desailly, wallah. This is Bias FC. I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna go straight for someone in attack.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah? I'm biting you right now.
Oh, Suarez.
Mr. Young player, but still a big captain. Thierry Henry.
Hey.
Thierry Henry.
That's cheeky.
I'm taking Thierry Henry. Oh, people say, oh, World Cup 98, he wasn't the starter. Still had an impact.
Yeah.
Still scored. Still do what they had to do in that World Cup. Thierry Henry, the man, the one and only, had the biggest responsibility in his life is to carry the nation of the after Zinedine Zidane. And there's nothing tougher than that. He managed to kind of do it, you know.
Oh,
What do you mean by that?
How kind of?
tell me.
So what did he get? What did he achieve?
He qualified the first nationality that was about to be humiliated, not qualified to the World Cup. Can you imagine the whole France not qualified to the World Cup?
Where are you putting him in your team? Striker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Euros 2000. Masterclass against Denmark. He scored this special goal against Denmark. And the final, come on. The final, Henry was the metronome. You know what a metronome is?
What is the metronome?
The metronome, you see, is the guy that's in the middle that controls everything. Just like a watch. Just like a watch. Just like the metronome of the team. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That was him in the final. Then, of course, Trezeguet scored the golden goal. Very important. But in order to get all the way to the golden goal, Thierry Henry has to make a wonderful performance in that final.
Wow.
Thierry Henry.
David,
Thierry Henry.
I'm an alien, but now I love the game because of you.
I love
Because of
this
TT.
game.
Jules,
So let me release the beast.
the beast.
The beast is David Villa. This man scored 5 of 8 goals for Spain in the World Cup. Remember, I'm just talking about the 2010 World
Okay,
Cup.
of course.
He was involved with 75%
There we go.
of Spain's goals. And if you want impact, this man caused an impact. And he wasn't only part of the 2010 World Cup, he was part 2008 Euros. And then they go to 2012.
And then-
And then
and
they
then-
win it again.
And then
And then he retired. When you look at Spain's amazing run when they were in their top form, David Villa is one of the first names that comes to mind.
No.
Is it though?
No,
It is, it is. But when
David Villa is one of the most forgotten Spanish players in this
but
era.
but that's
from
my question.
08 to 12 when he had this impact. I'm
But
not
that's my
saying he
question.
didn't have.
Is he
but people
Is he
forgetting.
unfairly forgotten? Is
Unfairly,
David
yes.
Villa overlooked?
He's unfairly forgotten
Yeah.
because of his club career and because he went to Barcelona and who have you got there? You got the Messis and all that. But with Spain, he's a top goal scorer for a reason.
What can David Villa do that Thierry Henry can't?
Long day.
I just want to know. What can he do that Thierry Henry can't?
Take his team to winning a World Cup.
That's cheap. Okay?
Is it cheap?
Because
It's cheap but true.
If
You
it
want
wasn't
impact?
for Materazzi to talk spewing,
If it wasn't,
spewing
you
the
see what I
words.
mean? No, let me.
Dude,
You want
bro,
impact? There's
I'll back
impact.
it out. Hey. I'll back it out right now, bro. You don't want me to back it out. Crazy. Listen, two great strikers who can play on the wing, great with the ball, you know, decently fast.
Henry had so much
Henry's
space.
fast, it doesn't matter. They both scored a lot of goals and done well for the nations. But the point has to go to David. Not V, but SK.
There's bias, absolute bias behind that.
Who wants to go next? Jules, I'm looking at you. You're looking a bit, you know, flustered and you're angry at me right now. So bring it back, my friend. Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna go back to defense. Right. And I'm gonna go to the right back, and I'm gonna put a player in there that he started as a right back.
If you put this man as a right back, he's shameless.
Against DSK as well is crazy.
He's
But go ahead.
shameless.
Started as a right back, then transformed into probably the best centre back of all time,
So
if not
put
one
him
of them.
centre
Top three.
back then.
I don't need to because of what my other players have done for Spain.
Vallejo.
Danny, I'm joking. On the right back, I'm putting none other than Sergio Ramos.
Unfair. That's so
How
unfair.
is it unfair? With Spain, he's played right back. He started playing right back. And what did he do? He won trophies.
Right now, Jules, you're getting so many thumbs down from everyone.
That's fine.
There's about 30 people in production right now going like this.
It's fine because he's won a Euros with Spain there, the right back. World Cup.
So why everybody telling me he's so good, he's so good, he's so good? Why is he not being able to move Piqué out of the centre back position?
Hey.
Why is he not being able to
not
move
about-
Puyol out of the
Let me
centre
tell
back
you.
position? Upamecano pushed out Konate of the centre back position.
Upamecano nobody pushed out nobody.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
Let me tell you.
That's
Let me
bad.
tell you.
That's
Let me
bad.
tell you. No, let me tell
That's
you.
bad.
Sergio Ramos didn't need to be in the centre back because we had that covered. It's not about Sergio Ramos. Obviously, was a better centre back than them, but it worked. It was the system that worked, and that's what you need to win a tournament.
wholesome, innit?
You
You
know what I
don't
mean?
need-
You don't need that because Sergio Ramos could do it there, whereas they could only do it there, but he could do it anywhere, and that's what he did. And he went and won trophies with Spain, and it was beautiful. And I was there watching and crying. Euros, World Cup, another Euros. When has Upamecano done that? Never.
Sergio Ramos, in his early years, at right back. Who do you have?
Right back Sergio Ramos.
Right back.
Oh.
For their nations.
Shameless guy. Okay. For the nation, I'm gonna start small. Okay. Unfortunately, only World Cup final, 2 Confederations Cup, which is good. Hey, it's trophies. It's trophies.
Yeah, no, it's trophies.
It's trophies that you know what I mean. It's very
Yeah.
good. As a player for his club,
Oh.
for his club, Champions League winner, multiple time league champions, 14 trophies won. Legend of the club, respected by Oliver Kahn, respected by Schweinsteiger, everybody. I'm talking about the one and only Willy Sagnol.
Yeah.
Where? Willy Sagnol. You know Sagnol, you see him, you see his face.
I'll be honest, I ain't got a Scooby. I ain't got a Scooby, lads.
You
No,
like
tell
him
me.
ball knowledge.
Yeah, maybe.
Willy Sagnol, you see him, you're like,
We're gonna reason. David, you got 30 seconds to tell me about Willy Sagnol.
What? Okay,
Otherwise, we go
Willy-
to Jules. 3,
Willy
2,
Sagnol.
1.
Willy Sagnol, when he was playing for France, when you see him, you're like, oh, this guy is like maybe the weaker position. No, it's not the weaker position. It was one of the most reliable on his wing, one of the most reliable in the French national team defense, and he's been doing it for several years in several tournaments and won several trophies, like the Confederation Cup with the nation. Willy Sagnol got against Brazil, got against Italy, got against Portugal, and he survived everything. He survived Cristiano Ronaldo, he survived R9, he survived Ronaldinho. Willy Sagnol was the reliable guy.
Time.
I did good, huh?
Well done. Clap.
Yeah, hey,
clap.
respect.
I was good.
Respect.
In 30 seconds, I managed to put
Hey,
like
it was great,
how great it is.
but it sounds like something you just made up. Point goes to Jules.
How can I made up
No.
Willy Sagnol?
My friend, I know Bundesliga, great for Bayern Munich.
Yeah,
I understand.
Bayern Munich legend.
What did he do for France? What did we say the video?
2
was about?
Confederation Cups.
And a what runner-up?
Yeah.
What did
Yeah, but runner-up, il survive Cristiano. Il survive
Yeah,
R9.
what was your
and he's
point?
not surviving by SFC. Pour go to Jules. You want me to do
You're
it?
lucky I like that.
David, again.
If we're talking about for France and only for France, this midfielder is one of the best that we've seen in international football ever. I'm talking about Paul Labile Pogba.
Did you?
Paul Labile Pogba.
Giving us full government.
One more time.
France Pogba. French national team Pogba. Oh my days. World Cup 2018. That's one example.
It's only one.
One example.
only
Only
one.
one example. Because I can go back to Euros 2016.
Go back to
I can go
2016.
Did he win Euros 2016?
Come on, man. He didn't win the Euros 2016.
Oh,
okay. He
oh.
didn't win
He
the
didn't, okay.
People forget the Euros 2020 of Pogba.
Yeah.
Pogba, wow.
Wow.
He was just the guy.
Switzerland.
The man of the tournament. Switzerland is yet another example. But you had the game against Portugal. You had all of these games in the group stages.
Yeah.
When Pogba showed that he was here to cement
Yep.
his legacy as one of the greatest French players that's ever played in the midfield position.
And it got them a lot, Euro 2020.
Yeah.
It got them a lot.
He got them a lot. What did he get him?
Oh.
Euros 2020. You remember he got him like 5 different celebrations.
Anyway,
That's how you got him.
No more of that.
Okay, sorry.
That wasn't nice. Okay?
Sorry.
That's Griezmann, you little
Yeah,
blood
look at- yeah.
clot.
Jamaica now.
So I'm
That's-
going
yeah,
to give
go
you
on.
a man who some would, say he might look like a PE teacher. A man that, in his prime,
In this prime.
was probably one of the best midfielders of all time. He was part of the best midfield trio
There we go.
ever. And you know what? He didn't go to a tournament and, he scored a banger and he did 5 celebrations. He went to a tournament.
Were you forgetting
Hey.
Euros 2016?
Yeah,
The
2016.
World
Did
Cup.
he win that
Even
one?
World Cup
Did he-
2014.
Yeah, did he win that? Did he win that? 2010 World Cup and 2012 Euros. This man it's
5.
just unbelievable. It
4.
is Xavi Hernandez. My guy can do everything. Free kicks, set pieces, headers, goals, shots, everything.
What did you say, Zenders?
Headers, everything. And what he's done, he's controlled that midfield and he's moved everything. He is, like you said before, the metronome. That's what Xavi is for Spain.
Xavi was
Effectivo, innit?
Yeah, man.
Xavi was not even the best midfielder in the Spanish squads that won 08, 10, and 12.
Okay.
So he was the best.
You tell us later.
Okay, I've made my decision. It was tough. The point and the better player goes to the man who doesn't look confident. No, the man who looks more confident. The point goes to Jules.
Vamos, Xavi Hernandez.
You know what he done? You know what he done? He looked at me. He said,
Please, let's do one of these. Let's do one of these together. Let's do it together.
I'll throw it up, both of
Yeah.
you. Hey,
Hey.
there you go. Cool. Jules, I'm going to pick the position for you.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll take that.
I used to play this position when I was younger.
Yeah, we're going straight for the keepers.
All of these guys funny as
But he's funny and right. Keeper.
Okay, perfect. My keeper, he's won. He was part of Spain's best generation.
Yep.
And not only that, he had the impact. He saved us in the final against Netherlands 2010. Without him,
10
with
seconds.
his foot, we ain't getting anywhere. Done it in 2008 and 2012. He's always saving his penalties, everything. He could do everything. Iker Casillas.
Ooh, great argument. DSK, my friend, 20 seconds, keeper.
He was part of the best generation of it. What about my generation? My generation, the 98, the early 2000s, the one keeper that survived all the primes or all the legends that you're talking about. The primes of Ronaldo, the primes of flipping
seconds.
Raúl, if you want, the primes of Del
5 seconds
Piero,
and I still have no name.
the one and only Fabien Barthez.
Yeah.
World Cup winner Fabien Barthez, 98. Without him, we don't do it. Kiss his forehead. Kiss his bald head. Kiss the bald head of Fabien Barthez because he's the lucky man. He's
Wow,
the one
wow,
man.
wow. I gave you extra 10 seconds.
Yeah, for that, it's
You're
important.
welcome.
You have to
That's
kiss the head.
crazy.
He's the lucky charm of the team.
For one tournament win. Nice.
Yeah, and he gave me
won
the...
His
He won the
generation,
Euros.
Hey! His generation when he was
He
1 years
doesn't
old.
know
When he was
anything.
1 years old. Mad. That's
Relax.
a great generation.
I was not one, okay?
Hey, look at me. I've got you. It's okay. I've got you. Don't look at him. I've got you. The point does go to Jules. Look at me. Hey, look at me.
Oh, Barthez!
Look
Barthez!
Look at me as I give him the point. Just look at me. It'll make it easier. All right. Next one. It's 4-1 right now.
Oh, Barthez!
Hey.
Casillas!
Now I changed my mind. Jules gets a pick again. Just because you annoyed me. Jules, go left back.
I'm picking a man who not only has won trophies with his nation. He came in a bit later, that's fine. However, this man with his pace and with his overlapping, with his goal scoring and assisting ability, I think he also changed the role of a left back when he started playing.
Wow!
To what? What did he change it to? 10 seconds.
He
What did
changed it to a more attacking role,
Yeah.
which made left backs more attacking.
Not
And
Marcelo,
more-
cool. Not Marcelo, but cool.
Huh? So,
Not Marcelo, no.
Did you say your name?
Jordi Alba.
Guys,
Vamos.
okay,
my
real
man.
quick. Stop giving me the name until the end, all right? Like, give me the name first.
You would have name first?
Yes.
I'll give you the name first.
Tell me.
Patrice Evra!
Oh.
Oui, Jordi Alba. Patrice Evra, man.
Oh.
Not even one of the best left back that France have seen.
The famous YouTuber, yep, gone.
La vie de ma mère,
He,
call me
wants to be a
again.
YouTuber.
Be careful,
He
huh?
said he wants to be a YouTuber.
Yeah, he wants to.
Exactly.
Hey, come on the show, Evra, actually. Come on the show, you know.
He's
you and I,
definitely watching.
we can
Come on.
chat.
Can we
chat.
talk about what
Hey,
did he win?
Patrice Evra is not only one of the best left back in the French national
Yep,
team, he's
yep.
one of the best left back in the history of the sport.
amen.
It's of the sport.
Yep.
You give me Jordi Alba.
One of the best in the history of the sport as well, yeah.
It's not your goal.
Sorry.
Defending
Yeah.
is Patrice Evra.
Yeah.
Attacking
Yep.
is Patrice Evra.
Better than the guy that started left wing. Gone.
Yes, it's Patrice Evra. Crossing
Alright.
on the ball is Patrice Evra. And there's so many more examples you can ask. You can ask Cristiano.
We'll ask him.
We'll ask him,
After
yeah.
this video, we'll
We'll
ask
ask
him.
Cristiano.
I think he's over there as well.
You can ask Cristiano, you can ask René.
5 seconds.
Defending, passing, heading,
3,
heading,
7,
Heading.
8. Done.
We're talking about a
No,
man. He's
you
talking
had your
club
goal.
football. What about a
I
man that scored in the
understand
final?
that.
I said-
A man,
I
a left
said-
back.
I
A man.
said the-
He
listen.
scored.
I said the
he scored.
abilities.
He scored
Sorry.
in the final
Who's
of
the
the
ref?
Euros 2012
Who's the ref?
to bring a trophy to Spain.
Okay,
Your
point
man
goes to
knows.
DSK.
Let's
You
go.
carried on too
Let's
long.
go.
You
Let's
carried
go.
on too long.
I know the truth. I know my truth. Everyone knows the truth.
4-2.
Alba over Patrice Evra.
It's
Yeah,
4-2.
for
Are we
Spain,
okay
yeah,
here?
for the
It's
nation, yeah.
4-2. You're catching up. DSK.
Oh, really?
Next pick, centre back, go.
Center back. I ain't gonna keep the suspense because the suspense is not needed. This man has done everything in your nation, and you wish you would have played for your nation again. Yet another one. Yet another one.
Lenormand.
Rafael Varane. From a young age
Nice.
until he retired from the national team,
Yeah.
Varane has been the most incredible center back in the French squad and maybe in the world.
Yep.
To me, even a scorer. Hey, he could score, he could defend. He was a problem for everybody facing him. And he's been showing every time in every tournament that he participated in, he was one of the best defenders playing. That's a fact. Rafael Varane showed so much more than any other center backs that I
Two,
could put on the list. Tu ramènes
one.
view.
Right, my guy, I'm going for none other than Piqué. This man who was part of a defense, World Cup winner. Obviously, he won more trophies than Varane, of course. But he was at the World Cup 2010. What did he concede? 3 goals?
Oh.
Maybe
Oh,
two.
maybe even 2.
Maybe.
But I
Oh,
believe
you're
it's
helping
I believe it's
Unfair.
3 goals to concede that little goals in a tournament against amazing teams. When do you see that?
What has he done?
What do you mean?
What has he done?
He led Spain to win all those trophies
How?
from the back
How?
by conceding 3 goals in a major tournament and winning the tournament.
Not nice. I've made a mistake. You've made a mistake. You've made a mistake.
We're human, after all.
Ali's made a mistake. Of course.
A
everyone's
lot.
made- Yeah, a lot. The point has to go to the better defender.
Which is?
PK, point goes to Jules.
Piqué!
What is it now? 5-2.
I want you to listen to what I'm going to say right now.
I'm listening. Dime.
I'm going to go attack.
Oh.
Because I'm tired of being belittled for my defense and my midfield when they are way better.
Great words.
Kylian Mbappé!
Kiki!
Kylian Mbappé! Kiki là, personne à ton niveau!
Oh.
Kiki le bondi! Kylian Mbappé. National team Kylian Mbappé. Captain Kylian Mbappé.
Captain.
Number 10 Kylian Mbappé. Golden boot in front of Lionel Messi in that World Cup. Let's never forget.
In front.
In front of Lionel Messi in
No,
that World Cup.
but
In front. Yeah, in front of Lionel Messi.
It was, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, golden boot in front.
Yep.
One of the only players to have scored a hat trick in the World Cup final. That team, 2022, we're not supposed to go all the way to the final.
Absolutely not.
Benzema injured, Mania injured, so many players got injured. The fact that Mbappe managed to carry it and survive this team all the way to the penalty shootouts when we were down at the 75th minute. Do you understand?
It was looking like
It's
Argentina
mad.
was
It's
gonna win.
insane. It's absolutely insane. They didn't. They drew. They won the penalty shootout, but they drew the final. Never forget that. We didn't lose. We drew.
Now you talk about a young. Got a player that actually his nickname is El Nino.
The boy.
Because he came in,
The
we're
boy.
playing so young, and he's been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
This man single-handedly wins us
Oh,
the
back with the
2008 Euros, right? That goal in the final, Fernando Torres, one-on-one, chips over the keeper, boom, coming in. This man won us that 2008 Euros. And then 2010 comes along.
What happened there?
He contributed to the goal in the final. He was the man. Without his cross, or his ball he puts in, he's still there in the final, contributes. And what happens when he starts to play? It actually ends up in goal. And then that's another trophy. And then 2012, he's still
liar.
there.
Yeah, he was
He's
there.
still
He
there.
got the golden boot.
And he goes
So
and
let
gets
him
the
say
golden boot in the 2012 Euros.
Everybody had the same amount. Cristiano Ronaldo scored the same amount of goals.
But Cristiano Ronaldo didn't win it. Fernando Torres won it.
Real quick, who won the World Cup at 19?
Mbappe.
Point goes to
Let's
DSK.
go. Let's go.
Point goes to David.
Let's go. Yeah. Mbappe over El Nino.
Every day of the
2010.
week.
Now come on,
Every day of the
2010.
You know, I'm not going to go through this whole Spain's best period, all that. Well, I mean, right now they're in their best period because they just won the Euros. You want to talk about Mbappe won in 19.
Oh.
17 years old.
Yo, Zac Efron. What?
Comes in,
Yeah?
not only wins the trophy, he actually is Spain's best player and contributes with goals, assists. I remember a beautiful goal against your country where he slapped it. Top Benzino, and everyone was like, "Oh, how old was he? How old was he when he did that? Was he 16? Was he even
Was it before
17?
his birthday?
I think it might have been. He was the youngest scorer to ever score in the Euros. I'll tell you that much.
Wait, Tato. Are you talking about who I'm talking about? Who I think you're talking about?
Lamine Yamal,
Oh my God! All time!
all time,
won
baby,
this.
all time. What he's done, and you know what? And you know what? You know what? I will back my star boy. Because what he's done in that tournament at 16, like, come on, you could talk about anyone that's gone through, but this man is the present and he's also the future.
Is he the past?
No, because he wasn't born,
So
was
he's
he?
not everything, is he?
Here we are, you'll see.
So chat to me about me. Actually, no. David. David, who's up?
I'm just gonna say 2 words. Franck Ribéry.
So,
Why nobody's laughing?
where was he?
with me?
Where was he at 16?
In Turkey, I think. In Turkey, I think.
Tell me about Frank.
Franck Ribéry, the Kaiser, the Kaiser. This man, 2006. What did he do? Vas-y mon petit! Vas-y mon petit! Wow! Franck Ribéry scores against Spain! His first
Yeah, I
major
remember that.
tournament. Playing with Zinedine Zidane, Vieira, Henry, tout ça. Ribéry was the man. He was inducted as a hero of the nation. Franck Ribéry, in his capacities, on his left, has everything.
10 seconds.
Has everything that Lamine Yamal would dream of, besides maybe the dribbling.
Oh.
Yeah, besides maybe the dribbling. Dribbling, I might give it to Lamine. Lamine is very...
Winger, what do we want? We want
yeah,
dribbling.
I know.
Again, let me
I
quickly
know.
rattle off attributes. Who's faster?
Ribéry.
No, it's easily Ribéry.
No, I disagree.
Who's got a better shooting?
Lamine Yamal.
Oh, arrête. It's Ribéry.
You're still having nightmares of that goal, so shush.
It's one goal. You have nightmare of 2006. What are you talking about?
I've forgotten that because then we went on winning 3 trophies in a row.
Anyways,
So
who's got better passing?
Ribéry.
Who's got better
Lamine Yamal.
dribbling?
Maybe
Lamine Yamal.
dribbling Lamine Yamal.
And who's got better ball control?
Lamine Yamal.
Franck Ribéry.
Both great arguments, by the way. And I like how you brought in a youngster. Of
course,
You
man.
don't always
Shout.
need to give respect to our elders. F that, bro. I want someone to
present.
show me their dog right
This is
now,
why the
bro.
nation is in the state
Nah,
right now.
man. But the point, bro, it was a great argument. Look
Yeah,
at me.
yeah.
The point does go to DSK. However, don't feel disheartened. You've done very well.
If I
like a fair game.
if I win, you're a good ref.
DSK. Right now you're losing. Right, like the video is done. Choose a better player and bring it back, my friend. I wanna feel, like I'm French, like I'm next to the Louvre.
Ready?
I'm ready.
You want me to represent France? 2018.
Do it. Hold on. Do it with him.
You feel in the air, 2018, summer beaming.
Where are we, DSK?
We're in France.
Ooh, where? Like,
Ooh. You know, Paris, Champs-Élysées.
Champs-Élysées.
This is the beginning of the World Cup.
Okay.
Beginning of the World Cup.
Yeah.
We play in Australia.
Oh, so we're not in. Okay.
Yeah. We
Big,
play
big
with controlling the midfield, handling every players,
Yeah.
gathering all the mistakes of his colleagues. The sweeper. Sweeper.
I'm seeing it.
Big man on the ball.
Oh, he
The
looks big.
small player.
He does. Oh, he's small.
He's small player, big man on
Okay.
the ball. And you look at him and you're like, whoa, this man could bring us all the way to the end.
Picturing something different, but yeah.
And he did. Egolo, Kante! Kante! Wow! I've never seen a player like N'Golo Kante since Claude Makelele back in the days.
prior.
Or even last Diarra, last Diarra then time. But N'Golo Kante was able to do everything on that pitch. He's one of the players in the tournament that wasn't being able to be dribbled past. Couldn't dribble past him. Couldn't do it. Conte, if he got the ball or decides to grab the ball from you, he's gonna do it.
Jules.
Let me tell
Kante.
you. Kante, great
Small
player, by the way.
man,
I
big
love,
player.
Yeah, I love Kante. But let me tell you a man that truly, he's a bit bigger than Kante. He's actually a bit bigger, like, for Spain. It was like, it's not normal.
Yeah, no.
But the control at his feet, the dribbling, you don't take the ball of him. He'll go round, he'll run rings around you, run rings around Kante if he wants to.
Oh.
This man was there as the pivot to move that Spanish midfield, to move everything in Spain, just moving it around.
Metronome?
Boom. He gets the ball. He doesn't need to be huge or big. He'll take the ball off you, he'll come back, boom, and then put a penetration pass, boom, and then we'll get an attack from it. He's not only defending, he's attacking. He is this man, one of the most underrated for me.
Who?
Centre defensive midfielders. It's Sergio Busquets.
La vie de one Busquets
This-
not better than Kante.
This
Wow.
man has won it all.
Wow.
Kante too?
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
He's won Euros.
Come on.
He won 2.
It's tough. It's very, very tough.
Really?
Yeah, it's not.
Kante versus Sergio Busquets. Who's the better player?
For the national team, for the national
For
team?
the nation,
Nation.
I do love one of these players more than the other. However, today, I'm not Jawan.
Who are you today?
I'm an alien.
Brilliant.
And the point has to go to the better argument, the better player, the better man. Point goes to David.
Yes! Better man! The better man! I like when you say the better man. I knew it.
Guys,
I'm surrounded by fools.
it's gone down to the last position. Arguably, the best player in each of these teams. It's 5-5.
Wow.
Attacking midfielder. Spain versus France. Who wants to go first?
I'll let him lead.
One of the greatest players that we've seen being a legend of the sport. In the classement, in the ranking of legends, he's not fifth, he's not sixth.
Yeah.
He's 2 or 1. Depends if Cristiano is in there. The man of the people, the hero of the nation, the one that brought everybody together with his goals. Zinedine Zidane.
Wow.
Zezo. From his first game with the national team,
Yeah.
we were like, oh, we might have like someone here, yeah?
We said that, we did. I remember, me and you.
Back in the day, yeah?
Yep.
We had like a... Zidane. We were like, what's more like this? Zinedine Zidane. 98, 2000,
Yep.
and 2002. But he retired, came back 2006. This man is France. Zidane, c'est la France. Even Mbappé said it. Zidane, c'est la France.
C'est la France.
Oui.
Is.
He had a hole. He even coined the move. La roulette. You know? 360, doing a 360 on the ball.
what that is?
La roulette.
we call it
360 on the ball.
we'd call it the Zinedine Zidane.
Exactly. Zidane.
Zizou.
Zizou.
Jules. Right now.
Zizou.
It's looking. It's
Yeah, right, enough.
Go on, give me a better player now.
This guy is one of the best players
Sorry.
ever. This guy has set an example for midfielders till forever. This man is a legend of football, and he'll be up there forever because he showed how you didn't have to be the most physically gifted person. With this and with this, you can do everything. And not only that, he led his nation with his goal to win the first World Cup. This man was a key role, and he has set an example forever as a player, as a leader, and as one of the best midfielders of all time. I'm talking about Andres Iniesta.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
You know what I mean? This guy, you remember that picture? The Italian players around, Andres Iniesta in there?
Yeah.
In 2010, he said, I need to take this into my own hands. And he goes and he scores, wins for his nation, lifts his top up, and he dedicates it to his friend, who unfortunately passed away on the field, Antonio Puerta. That is a man who led his country, led his nation, and he won it for his country. There you
Respect
go.
for Antonio Puerta.
Yeah.
Yeah, respect.
But come back to the debate. Zizou versus Iniesta. Wow. Some great midfielders. Arguably both top 5 of all time.
3.
Top 3 even.
Yeah, I like that.
It comes down to this. Spain v France. 11 v 11. Jules versus DSK. Iniesta or Zidane. Let us know in the comments down below. Hey, that's been us. Bison C, Jules versus DSK. Hey, man, we'll catch y'all in the next one, man. See y'all later, man. The winner of 11 v 11 is DSK. Yeah! Let us know in the comments if you agree or disagree.
It's a
and we'll catch y'all in the next one.
Disgrace. 3 stars. 3 stars.